why did I totally forget that I received my Ipsy Glam bag for April, right? I've been doing this for years. How could I forget? I don't know, but I totally forgot. Look, she is still closed. Now, you guys already know this one was sent to me so that I can unbox, reveal, review, try the products and all that good stuff. So I didn't pay for her. My paid box has not shipped. Also, look what I got in the mail. I thought this was super cool. First of all, I was so confused. I was like, boxycharm is no longer boxycharm. Why did I get a boxycharm box in the mail? I for sure was shocked. And then on top of that, this is super tiny. But then when I opened it, it turns out I ended up getting my Ipsy Shops order. They shoved it in a boxycharm box, and that's just what it is. So I ended up getting another of the Farsali Skin Tune Blur, and then another of the Grande Brow Fill. These are the items that I paid for as like in their shops. So I won't be getting my add-ons or anything like that until my box actually ships. But like I said, it hasn't shipped yet, so I don't know what else to do. I'm going to save these because these are going to be my backups. I really, really love those products. I had to snag them. That was the quickest freaking boxycharm unboxing I've ever done. Now let's open this baby up. Here is our bag for the month. I think the print is cute. This kind of like a cotton, but it's not. It's a fabric for sure. It says, look good, do good. It's a simple print. Here's a little tassel. It says Ipsy on it. You guys, so I just opened this, so we're gonna see what we got together. Hopefully I can get a nice variation of products for the face. So item number 1, it says Shades by Sean the Gel Eyeliner, and it has a little strip of color. To me, that looks like it's going to be a green, like a forest green. Let's see, you know, it is, but it has shimmers in it. You see, so it's not a flat matte. And it is pretty much gel because it just glided like nothing. I didn't have to warm it up or anything, so that's good. Then I have a Farrah mini sponge set. These are mini sponges. I'm gonna go ahead and wet them, and we will use them to like set the under eyeball area. By the way, I am more rested because our pet, our dog, didn't cry until it was almost time for us to wake up anyway, so we slept fairly well. These have a nice little bounce to them. You get 2 different colors too. It's like a baby blue and a cream shade. No, it's not necessarily nude. It's like a cream. Item number 3 is a Barrier Culture Cream. It is a pre-pro and postbiotic by The New. We're gonna use this as a moisturizer because I worked out, I got in the shower, I came back out, and I haven't done anything to my skin other than wash my face inside the shower. Item number 4, it says the Real Her Length Volume Mascara. It's supposed to volumize the lashes, which works because I kind of didn't want to apply lashes today. It's raining. It's all ugly out. Why did I think this was gonna be like a really chunky wand? Look how tiny. The bristles are very, very fine and small, very spiky. The formula is not super loose, but it's also not moussey or thick. It's kind of like a cream gel. Curious about that. And then the very last item is going to be this over here, and it is a pore purifying cleanser by Benefit. This is what it's going to look like. I have the full size. It's actually really, really, really good. They sent it to me in PR. I never actually did the full try on of the entire system. So if you guys are still interested, let me know. I'll go ahead and still film that for you guys. I am really enjoying those products. So these are the products we will be trying today. Let's start off with the moisturizer. It spit at me. We're not gonna do a lot because remember, when you're doing skin prep to apply makeup, you don't wanna over apply because that could potentially make your base and everything else on your face just act funny, and then the formulas could kind of like, there's potential the formulas can break up and stuff, and you don't want that. All right, I'm gonna let this sit on my skin. It feels tacky, but it also feels like my skin is absorbing it, which is bueno. So instead of just taking a break for a minute and then coming back, I'm gonna give you a quick rundown on the puppy because I know I told you guys, the puppy, it's not sleeping, it's crying. So this is what happened. Yes, the puppy this week turns 7 weeks old. He actually has a vet appointment today. Why did we take him away from his family? We didn't. The owner was actually at a park with the puppy and his sister, because the puppy is a boy. So it was a boy and a girl, and he was walking around asking people who wanted the dogs. He says, look, I cannot keep them. It's either someone takes them or I'm just gonna let them loose. I was not at the park. Got a phone call from my brother-in-law and said, listen, look at the puppies. You can either take them both. You can take the one, take your pick. And I was like, no, they're not gonna go ahead and just let them loose. So we ended up taking one of the puppies, and then the sister went with another family. We didn't have the option of, oh, keep it for another 2 to 3 weeks or so, you know, until he's ready to like leave his family. That was not an option. It was either take the pet or he was just gonna let it loose, and it's a baby. Like I could not live knowing that I had an option of taking this puppy in, and I didn't. And so because of that, he's out in the wild, potentially hurt already. You know what I mean? So we took him in this young because staying with his mother was not an option. And I just wanted the puppy to be safe. Okay, now that my skin damn, that was a good minute. Okay, my skin absorbed it. Actually, it feels nice and soft and plump, but it doesn't feel greasy. It doesn't feel tacky. That is freaking awesome. I'm gonna go ahead, apply my foundation and stuff so that we can use these little spongies for concealer. I went and I dampened the mini sponges. They grew in size. I made a mistake. I should have kept one dry and then dampened the other one. That way you guys could see the size different. You're gonna have to trust me on it. It does get bigger. Not that much bigger. It kind of grows maybe like half a size more. I'm gonna grab a concealer. I'm gonna use the Thread Cover It Multi-Use Fluid because it's actually really nice. And I'm gonna apply some here. Like, you know what? Let's add on the lid too. We're gonna grab these babies and just tap, tap, tap. I mean, they're beauty sponges. I look weird now that I look at it. I'm like, very odd, but whatevs. We're blending it out. They're beauty sponges, and that's what I was saying. Like, there's nothing super special, in my opinion, about a beauty sponge, other than they help your makeup look stunning, flawless, airbrushed. And if you apply your foundation, base, highlighter, blush, cream products, and you find that your skin just looks cakey, dry, almost like it's too heavy on the skin, try using a damp beauty sponge because it really helps lift some of the product while pressing it onto the skin. So it allows you to have more of a softer look. Let's apply some of this liner. We're keeping the eye super simple. So whatever bronzer I applied on my face, whatever's left on the brush, I applied some of that on my lids and that's it. So it's not a blush or anything like that. It's literally just bronzer. And I went peachy on the lips because it just makes sense. It's like a pinky peachy nude shade. I'm impressed with how creamy this is. Who's the brand again? Shades by Sean. Very creamy. I forgot to tell you the name of this pencil is Matcha. I wonder, it's a gel, but I wonder if it's waterproof. It's so creamy, I'm able to get on the inner corner with zero issue. It's building, it's applying, it's not dragging on the lid or anything. Now the thing is it gonna move? That's the real question. Let's see. All right, so it sets, stays pretty well. I don't know anyone that's gonna apply liner and do one of these, you know what I mean? So I think it's a safe bet to apply on the lid and expect it not to move. Here's the eyeliner. I was able to go in and clean out this outer edge. Super easy to do. Grab a very, very thin, fine brush, a little bit of concealer, clean and sharpen your edges, and then you're good to go. It actually looks really green. Not kind of green, it's definitely a green. And what's weird is when I did the swatch, there was a little hue of yellow in it. I thought it had like little flecks of glitter, but on the eyes, it looks straight up a matte green. There's no shimmers to it, right? Isn't that cool? I'm gonna move on to Le Mascara. Oh, I have concealer on it. Hold on. We're gonna apply the mascara. We're gonna start off at the bottom lashes because y'all already know my lashes get wild and it gets messy. This is what the bottom looks with one good coat. Let's work on one eyeball and apply one coat at the top. Yeah, it's not super loose, but it's also not like a mousse, kind of like a gel. I'm hoping it does the most because I totally want to skip on lashes today. And I did curl my lashes prior to application just so that I can like save on time. I'm gonna make sure every single lash hair has a nice coat to it. That is one coat. I'm kind of impressed. It's really nice and black. It's nice and dark, but it gave length. to my lashes. I'm like looking at them. Gonna allow this to start to kind of dry, and I'm gonna apply on the other side. All right, let's do coat number 2. By the way, the mascara I used in yesterday's video, the really cheap one from Temu. Tell me why that was a tubing mascara. Not advertised to be a tubing mascara, but when I went to take off my mascara, it did not make a huge mess under the eye, and I was able to just do this, and it came out like in little tubes. Totally a tubing mascara, so that changes the game when it comes to like my opinion and how the mascara works. Because for the price point, you guys know tubing mascaras can get a little pricey. So the fact that it was like less than $2 and it's a tubing mascara, I was actually pretty impressed. I still needed drama. I still needed volume. It didn't do the most for my lashes as expected, but I wanted to point out it wasn't advertised to be a tubing mascara, and it actually is. And here are the lashes with 2 coats at the top, 1 full-on coat at the bottom. It totally gave length, but when it comes to my mascaras, I love it when they have extra volume and like thickness and all of that. So I'm gonna go in with my It Superhero mascara just to kind of make it look thicker, because these babies don't look all that thick. All right, I like that better. Now here is the completed look. Let's go ahead and do the product roundup. The moisturizer was nice, and I like that my skin did not feel tacky. It absorbed it. It kind of felt like I had nothing on the skin. Nice and soft. That's gonna be a yes. The mascara was nice. It gave me length, but I'm 50-50 on it because it didn't give me that thickness that I like on the lashes if I'm gonna go lash free. So I'm sort of in between. It's not definitely a no. It's nice. It's just didn't give me what I wanted. The sponges are sponges. There's nothing I can say other than it's a sponge. It did its job. It was cool that they sent 2. The liner was so good. It glided. It's opaque. It's buildable. And once it sets, it's gonna be hard to move. You can expect it to last. So I'm gonna say yes to the pencil. And then the Benefit Professional Good Cleanup Cleanser. I already told you guys I have the full system. Again, you need to let me know in the comments whether or not you want me to do like a full-on video. It's gonna be all skincare, but I'd be applying the products, showing you what the full size would look like and how it works. This is supposed to be a sample size. I thought they would send like a little squeezy bottle, something small, something smaller than this for cleanser. This is gonna be amazing for travel, and it's a beautiful size, so you get to try it for a long period of time. This is gonna last you a good 2 to 3 weeks. Cleanser is so great. You don't really need a lot. If I go lightweight with the makeup, I'll do 1 pump. If I go a little heavier, then I do 2. And again, this is gonna last you a really long time. So I am very impressed with the size, and I really like this product. So if you get to try this out of an Ipsy bag, get excited. All in all, I think it was a good variation. I know you guys already know what you're getting in your bags, so make sure you let me know in the comment section below. And if you didn't see yesterday's video, I released a Temu makeup try on, and that was so much fun. I ended up getting a flop, but still, you should totally go check that out if you haven't already. And I released a Temu haul over on my vlog channel where I literally just ordered containers for storage and organization for my kitchen and my pantry. Please go show it some love. That one was a little different because it wasn't like in this setting. I was sitting on the floor, and it was like me and my girlfriends having a conversation. I really think you guys would enjoy it. So make sure you go check that out. And if you're new here, consider joining our family here on the YouTube by hitting the subscribe button down below. And you don't have to leave. I have so much content already up on my channel. I know you're gonna enjoy. So make sure you browse my playlists and my most recent videos. I've really gotten into hauls. People are loving those. So I'm really hoping you'll check those out. But I'm gonna go ahead and suggest 2 videos here on screen. I hope you consider giving it a quick look. And if you do, then I'll see you guys over there. Bye guys.